This is NDTV. And you're watching NDTV Hindu.
Back home after his resignation for the first time, A. Raja has two sittings with the Chief Minister behind tall closed doors. The AIADMK warms up for the big showing next year, counters allegations with the defence, saying the ruling party's end is here. The open deathbeds on the roads of Chennai gives children and parents the jitters, forces them to walk it.
நிறைய பசங்க வந்து வேன்ல அனுப்புறதுக்கே எங்களுக்கு பயமா இருக்கு.
And as he turns 61, NDTV Hindu makes wishing the superstar of South Indian cinema a step easier through our virtual wish.
தீ பட்டிக்கு ரெண்டு பக்கம் வரஸ்தாதா தீ பிடிக்கும். ஆனா இந்த அலெக்ஸ் பாண்டியனுக்கு எந்த பக்கம் வரஸ்தாலும் தீ பிடிக்கும்.
You're watching the late night news on NDTV Hindu with me, Evelyn Matthew. Let's also bring you the national stories. Sources reveal India has summoned US Deputy Chief of Mission over diplomat Meera Shankar's pat-down search. Vijay Singh has not spoken for the party, the Congress says on his statement that Hemant Karkare's life was under threat from Hindu extremists. Former US envoy David Mulford said that the Congress could stoop to old religious politics, according to the WikiLeaks cables. A firm deal aimed at slowing global climate change, including a fund for poor countries, is completed in Cancun. An unstoppable Saina Nehwal sails into the finals of the Hong Kong series. A win could make her the world #1. For the first time after the resignation by the Spectrum King, A. Raja sat down for a brief meeting with the Chief Minister today here in the city. And not just once, but twice, both at the CIT colony and the Gopalapuram residences of M. Karunanidhi. It's been almost a month now since he put down his resignation papers. But today's conversations behind those closed doors are being seen as quite significant, as the speculations for an ouster for A. Raja from the DMK soon are now rife. Earlier in the day, A. Raja paid a flying visit to the party leader that lasted barely 20 minutes. All this with a heavy security blanket around the area. The former minister was raided only this Wednesday by the CBI officials at his residences in Delhi and here in Tamil Nadu. And the man has been saying ever since that he would cooperate to prove his innocence. A. Raja had quit as telecom minister after the CAG quantified the losses caused in the allocation of the 2G spectrum at throwaway prices. Well, Raja's works are creating worrying ripples for the head of the country as well. The Prime Minister, Manmohan Singh, now has said that he is worried about the future of the parliamentary system in the wake of a complete washout of the winter session of the parliament on the 2G spectrum issue. Well, staying with the political news from the state, the main opposition in the state seems to be warming up for the big polls next year. Jayalalitha has been blowing fire over Karunanidhi's accusations that she has been trying to create a rift between the Congress and the DMK parties and has now called them false. Amma is now saying that she was only referring to the Chief Minister's speech where he said that one individual could not be held responsible for the 1.76 lakh crore scam, and that the same was reiterated by Karunanidhi himself in DMK's organ Murusoli earlier this month. Jayalalitha has also made a reference to the DMK chief's greed for power, quoting his anti-Hindi struggle and saying that he helped annihilate the Lankan Tamils. But with Karunanidhi's accusations against arch-rival Ms. Jayalalitha, looks like the Chief Minister may be insecure about losing his alliance this time around. Some more news from the city. The people of Chennai, bad road conditions are not something that's new, but it's something that we pretty much live with. But a closer look reveals that children are the worst affected and face serious risks as they try to reach schools and get back home every single day.
Every morning, this is what children grapple with. An ordeal that is almost regular. Reaching school is a challenge for them, while parents remain anxious over their safety.
Scooter, auto, all the vans stuck in the road. All children
This is Arigiri Swami Road and its condition has not changed for 5 years. Repairs carried out by authorities could not withstand even short spells of rain. Parents now prefer walking their children to school instead of sending them by vehicle.
நிறைய பசங்க வந்து வேன்ல அனுப்புறதுக்கே எங்களுக்கு பயமா இருக்கு. ஏன்னா வேன்ல வரும்போதே அந்த வேன் வந்து அந்த வீல் அதுல மாட்டிடுச்சுன்னா பசங்க எல்லாம் உள்ள இருந்து கத்துறதும் அழுவுறதும். நேத்து பாருங்க 2 ஆட்டோ வந்து அதுல ஸ்டக் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஸ்டக் ஆயிட்டு பசங்க வந்து அவ்ளோ கஷ்டப்பட்டாங்க.
Apart from children, the battered roads pose serious risks to everyone during nights and when the road is submerged underwater.
இது ரொம்ப கஷ்டமா இருக்கு எங்களுக்கு வர்றதுக்கு போறதுக்கு. நேத்து கூட ஈவினிங் பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு விழுந்து நாங்க எல்லாம் சேர்ந்து தான் அவரை தூக்கி விட்டோம். அந்த பள்ளத்துக்குள்ளே ஃபுல்லா விழுந்துட்டாரு. அவர் 2 வீலரோட உள்ள போயிட்டாரு.
The councillor for the area says water lines being laid along the road has disrupted the route and promised temporary repairs to improve the condition. The promise is the only relief for now for residents of the area. In Chennai, Pratiksha Ramkumar for NDTV Hindu.
Well, that picture pretty much the same every single year during the monsoons. Now, in some national news, the 2G imbroglio is ruffling the feathers of the corporate honchos too. On the show Walk the Talk on NDTV 24/7 this week, the chairman of the HDFC Bank, Deepak Parekh, spoke to Shekhar Gupta and said that the atmosphere of negativity after the 2G and Radia controversies will impact India's growth.
Everything was going so well a few months ago. And we were really taken off, and we were the darling of the Western world, of the multinationals. Everyone wants to invest money in India, and suddenly there's a snap. And it's amazing. It was building over a period of time, but it's really taken the wind off our ambitions, and I'm very disappointed, saddened more than disappointed to see what's happening. What is happening is businessmen are killing businessmen.
Right.
MPs are eating MPs.
And
media
Parliament.
and Parliament. Media is eating media.
Right.
There are half a dozen media people who are standing in judgment whether some of your colleagues were right or wrong. How can media people stand in front of other media?
Right.
And it's the same in business versus business. It is politics. Everyone is fighting.
In some international news now, India has summoned the US Deputy Chief of Mission over the pat-down search of Indian diplomat Meera Shankar in Mississippi. The Ministry of External Affairs has conveyed its strong concerns over the incident. The summons come even after Hillary Clinton's assurance a couple of days ago that the US would look into the incident. Well, it's time for Rum Pum 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 on NDTV Hindu. The drummer boy in Sivamani brings in the season to his Christmas city.